Shalom, shalom, shalom. I'm your host, Big Truck, here at the King's Table. I got a compilation for you. Men, women, pay attention to this. We're going to spit fire. Let's get it.
Men in the black community are tired of dealing with aggressive, unfeminine, very masculine women. I'm here to tell you there are a good handful of women out here that are interested in being a good black wife. I'm not going to say that some of them don't need training and experience being a wife, because they probably do. They probably have a lot of work to do on themselves.
Effeminate, fit, okay? Feminine, fit, and friendly. It's not hard to do, not a lot to ask for. I've spoken to a few women, masculine, just masculine. Like, where's this masculine energy coming from? And you wonder why a man is turned off. I can care less about how fine you look on the outside, but if your insides is fucked up, you good. I can care less about your education, your status, your degrees, you making this much money in your job. That's good for you, but that don't benefit me. What does that have to do with the relationship? I'd rather take a woman that flip burgers at Burger King or make tacos at Del Taco. Why? Because she's peaceful. She's understanding. She's a team player. You see? She knows how to love. You see? She wants to build. And that's the thing right there that most don't comprehend, but they starting to get it. They starting to get it, because now a large number of men ain't checking for them. A large number of men are saying, wait a minute, I have a passport. If I'm not accepted or being treated right here, I'm going to go overseas. And the more a large number of you women bash passport bros, that's going to make them even do it even more. Because the same treatment, yes, you got good people and bad people wherever you go. You got people that scam you wherever you go. Okay? However, you'll have better luck. A man will have a better luck overseas at this point. Because why go over there and getting treated one way, over here getting treated the same way? Damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Most of these women are willing to do that work. They've already started because they come over to channels like this and internalize what we're talking about here. And they're not the girls in the comments that are leaving all the nasty, derogatory comments, because those girls clearly have verbal abuse tendencies. So if they're talking to strangers like that, you can just imagine how they would talk to you when you're in a relationship.
My thing is, women, you got to know how to talk to your man. You got to know how to talk to your man. You got to know about you got to know about proper communication. Okay? Now, if some of y'all went to college, y'all say y'all went to school because y'all talk about y'all degrees, y'all should have taken speech communication 101. It taught you how to communicate, how to have different levels of communication, how to listen. Okay, let me shut up and listen. Okay, let me apply. Let me do. There's nothing wrong with being submissive. Submit to your husband. Submit to your husband. He gonna submit to you. Obey your husband. He will obey you. Trust your husband. He will trust you. Love your husband. He will love you. In sickness and in health, he will do the same for you. Richer or poor, he will do the same for you. It ain't all about you. Selfish woman. I'm just putting it nicely, what I really want to say. YouTube guidelines.
Same things you're doing to your man, I used to do to mine. And it wasn't until I thought, let me just chill, lay back, and let this man finish his thought, is when heaven opened up and showed me that I needed to just shut up. Because if I gave him the opportunity.
She just said it. Sometimes you just need to shut up and listen.
He would answer my question. Why? And what I found out is, he wasn't trying to blame me for his behavior. He was just giving me reasons, not excuses, reasons for his behavior.
Know the difference between an excuse and a reason. See, a large number of women want to hear what they want to hear. Okay? You got excuses and you got reason. You got one that's being logic, and one going through their feelings and their emotions.
And as I was quiet just a little while longer, he took full responsibility.
Ain't that
for his
about a
actions.
bitch?
Apologized for hurting my feelings and asked, how can we make it back from this? How can I help fix this? What did I do? I developed a head rush because I couldn't argue. A head rush from not arguing. And then he got a head rush because he said listening is sexy. You're welcome.
Ain't that something?
It's even crazy that I feel somewhat nervous to even share this. I'll just say it. I do need a man, and that is completely okay. You know, at one point I did believe that. I believed that I should be focused on getting a career and being so driven and making money and doing things for me. But the older I get, the more I am thinking long term.
And the thing is, she's not the only one that thinks this way. And a larger number of you women think that way. And now you're hitting that wall. Because now you're coming to the realization of, hey, I do need a man. A real man doesn't need a boss bitch. I don't even know why in the hell a large number of you women call yourself that. That's not attractive. That's not sexy. That makes me look at you crazy. Okay, was your father in your life? Probably not. Or you probably did have a father, but he wasn't there. You know, you got some fathers that are there but not there, versus a father completely not being there. You face some trauma in your childhood life that you never dealt with, that you put in the back closet and you locked away, remember? And every now and then, those things, those skeletons in your closet come out. And sometimes it comes out in your love life, in your social life. You know. And then you're constantly running from your past. Instead of dealing with it head on and getting counseling, you run from it. You put the blame on everybody else instead of taking responsibility. Well, I'll be damned. Boy, truth serum.
There's gonna come a time where I am an old lady and
Wow.
So apparently a lot of women are pissed about the last post that I made saying that you shouldn't expect something from your man that you can't give in return. I mean, I don't understand what is there to be mad about. I'm not saying that your man can't go gift you with things, that your man shouldn't buy you designer, or your man shouldn't take you to do things, or your man shouldn't take care of you. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is you shouldn't expect something that he can't expect from you. For example, I'm not going to be like, oh, hey, babe, I want this fucking $5,000 Louis bag for my birthday when I can't buy, $5,000 Louis shoes on your birthday.
And you know what? It makes sense. And she's totally right. But you have a large number of women that are selfish, that only think about themselves. Oh, my lifestyle. What damn lifestyle are you talking about? A a lifestyle that's on the expense of someone else. You keep your money, but you spend his money. So that if the relationship doesn't work out, monies that you have put away and saved, you're good. And you leave him in a hole.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Like, you can't expect or make a man feel pressured to have to do things for you that you can't in return do for him. I don't understand why y'all mad about that. That would make no sense to me. It's common sense. Do for him as he would do for you. The fuck? Y'all.
That's how it works with me. Okay? If we in a relationship, we a team. We do for each other. I got your back, you got my back. That's the way it's supposed to be. In this day and age, animals show their love for each other more than humans do. And that's a damn shame. But we're going to let this one ride out. And then we're going to bring it home. And we're going to close it.
I notice y'all really can't stand it whenever I make a post defending black men. There's always a barrage of comments like, we gotta hold them accountable. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for accountability, but when do we not hold black men accountable? It's like every day, every time I get on the internet, someone is always talking about what black men not doing right. As a matter of fact, the only time we do bring up black men is to hold them accountable for the stuff that they not doing. I mean, it's almost like we're letting our personal experiences and the media, first and foremost, dictate how we feel about our own men. Never mind the several instances of black men who have protected black women. Never mind the black man who pulled a black woman out of a burning building. Never mind the black man who jumped in front of a group of girls and lost his life defending them. Never mind the black men who were taking 12-hour shifts to defend a black woman in their neighborhood. Never mind that the majority, the vast majority, over 80% of black men are married to black women. We gotta stop letting the media tell us that our men don't love us and protect us. That's a lie. This country is hell-bent on destroying our men. Let's not help them.
Now, I'm going to let that one stop right there. I was getting carried away, but I just had to let her speak because she was on a roll. Okay? We'll talk about holding men accountable. Cool. But what about holding women accountable? That's the conversation that needs to be had. We need to start holding more women accountable for their behavior. And you know what? That's what we do here at the King's table. When I say we have discussions, not only male discussions, like I said, when you're right, you're right. When you're wrong, you're wrong. It doesn't matter. We all are going to be held accountable for our actions, for our behavior. I'm man enough to say it. There's a large number of women that need to be held accountable for their behavior. And they will. Because now what you're seeing is more women defending men. Oh, and them feminists don't like it. I don't give a damn what you don't like. It's going to be what it's going to be, and it's going to go how it's going to go. If you don't like it, go dig yourself a hole in a grave and jump in it. But as long as you're living and your behavior is unprofessional, you will be held accountable. You want to dog out good men? Then there ain't shit you can say when them same men dog you out. Because karma's a mother sucker. You're going to learn today. Karma's a mother sucker. There's a lot of good men out there. Just as well as there's a lot of good women out there. Good men are not ninjas. Good women are not boss bitches. Help me make it make sense. Until then, go out there and live your best life. Take that with you. Shalom.